Hey y'all, it's me, Bahira. So just decided to come on really quick and do a short video with you all again. I wanted to do a personal product review on the Cherish Sanitary napkin. And I want to explain to you how amazing the experience was for me. I was not expecting to get the results that I received from using the Cherish pad. So in short, I typically am that individual who doesn't usually get the same results as the majority. So I was really like, okay, let's see how things go. First time I used the Cherish Sanitary napkin, as soon as you put it on, there is this tingly kind of like sensation. If I had to explain exactly what I meant by that, or if I could give an example, I would have to say it was more like a cooling gel that you would place somewhere on your skin. Like if you put it on your arm, how that feeling that you get from that cooling gel, that's kind of, the effect that you get. Now, I did not even realize it at first that was what was going on until I heard somebody else's testimonial, and I was like, oh yeah, I did experience that. So that was one thing. It kind of lets you know that negative ion strip is working. It's kind of like, hey, I'm all charged up, ready to go and work for you. And we got a guest host coming in right now, Mr. Jacoby. He's probably Cherish too. But another experience that I encountered was I typically, prior to Cherish, that's right. So prior to Cherish, I was still trying to use what I thought were a more natural and chemical-free product. Vita in particular. I'm not trying to call them out because I thought I liked them. That's what I was using before. I would wear the pad and the tampon at the same time because of my flow being not quite light, in short. So anyway, with the Cherish pad, I was really nervous. I was like, okay, just using a pad, I'm supposed to be able to absorb all this stuff? Like, not happening. But I went on with the challenge anyway, and I decided that I was just gonna wear solely the Cherish pad. And to my surprise, I stayed dry. I had no spillage, no issues whatsoever. Granted, I was paranoid the entire time. I was constantly checking because I was like, okay, I'm afraid of bleeding through, but no issues whatsoever. I also ended up using the paddle a lot longer than I typically do. I'm one of those people that's like, oh, I need to, clean up shop every 2-3 hours. I'm not letting something sit on me. But I found myself able to go for an extended period of time when I use the Cherish pads. And that was unexpected because they're so thin that you can barely feel them. Like when you first put them on, I was just like, I told my husband, it was so embarrassing because I usually don't talk about those type of things with him that often, unless necessary. But I was like, man, it's like just wearing regular underwear. Like, it's nothing. You don't feel anything. I'm so comfortable. Like, it was great. And the one thing that I was, trying to reiterate about myself, being that person that does not really receive the same effects as a lot of other people and other things, was the shortened cycle. I was like, ain't no way in the world this is gonna shorten my cycle. Y'all, I'm usually a 6-day kind of girl, but I literally was 5 days this time. Granted, yeah, what's a day? But that was a day given back to me. And I was excited about that because I have extremely rough cramps. The pain literally will radiate from my stomach all the way down through my legs. I can feel the pain in my feet when I'm walking sometimes. I had 0 cramps. You looking like you want to get whiny. I had zero cramps, none whatsoever. Something else that I can think of. Let me look at my little sheet real quick. Oh yeah, another thing. I ended up having the chance to, in the beginning, use a traditional over-the-counter 8-hour whatever protection, bulky, thick pad at the beginning of that cycle time frame. So using that, I could remember it kind of like helped me remember how the moisture that just sits right on top of you. I felt so uncomfortable with that pad on, but it's kind of like what I was used to. I didn't know any better almost until I started using the Cherish pad. And once I put that one on in replacement of that old bulky one, I was just in awe. So in short, I had a great experience with the Cherish pad. I look forward to using it in the future or again, because that's all I'm ever going to use again. And I just really wanted to make sure that I gave my personal perspective on the product, because it's one thing to hear it come from other individuals, but I guess you could say like to hear it straight from the horse's mouth. The person who actually is a representation of this Cherish pad, you know, coming from myself personally, I must say I'm in awe. I love the product just as much as I love the campaign. I love the campaign just as much as I love the product. If y'all have any questions, please feel free to hit us up at www.beinspire.com. There's more information on there as well. And that's simply it. Any questions, comments, or concerns, just hit me up. I'm here. That's it. It's been a Bahira moment. Me and Jacoby, we're going to get out of here. Y'all have a good one. Bye.